was unique and significant about the Washington-Franklin partnership? Because it really is a unique concept when you talk about two historical figures and put them together as partners. What was the significance of that partnership?
It was, well, it's an interesting one to study because here were two people who were basically already giants when they went to the Second Continental Congress, for example, which led to the Declaration of Independence, or when they went to the Constitutional Convention, 12, 14 years later. In both cases, they were the two superstars coming there. In both cases, they were the two that were greeted with church bells and the whole bit. So they were already, larger than life American heroes. Franklin originally somewhat more so, but both of them larger than life American heroes. They were both very comfortable in who they were. They were both very confident, comfortable in their own skin. They didn't have to worry about preeminence, which is, often you have leaders who want all the glory. And they were both people who easily worked with other people because they were confident in their own position. And so usually when you study comparative leadership, you're talking about a hierarchical relationships. Washington and Hamilton, Washington being the president, Hamilton being the treasury secretary, one being the leader, one being the assistant, and how it was only through their pairing that they succeeded in what they did. And that's very true. Jefferson and Adams would be early examples of those. But there are examples, not just Washington and Franklin, but I would use this as a parallel, of two people of equal stature and equal status who together both are necessary. Neither could have done it alone because they brought different skills about. And a more modern, a 20th century example, for those people who are interested in World War II would be Roosevelt and Churchill. I mean, it's inconceivable to think of how the Allies could have fought World War II, how Nazi Germany would have been defeated without both Churchill and Roosevelt. They were both essential, and they worked together incredibly closely. But they both had equal stature and dignity. Neither bossed the other one around. Both relied on each other, and that was the sort of relationship you had with Washington and Franklin.